Ilhan Omar loves Hamas. She loves Hamas. Why do I say that? Because we know she loves the Muslim Brotherhood. She is in with the Muslim Brotherhood. She meets with the Muslim Brotherhood. She loves the Muslim Brotherhood. I don't know if you've read the 1988 charter for Hamas, but I think everything that you hear on TV is a lie. And let me just read some of the highlights from the charter of Hamas. Remember, this was revised in 1988. Article 1 describes Hamas as an Islamic resistance movement with an ideological program of Islam. Now, I don't know if that's program or program. I don't know how you pronounce that. Article 2 of Hamas's charter defines Hamas as a universal movement and one of the branches of the Muslim Brotherhood in Palestine. Article 3, the movement consists of Muslims who have given their allegiance to Allah. Article 4, the movement welcomes every Muslim who embraces its faith ideology, follows its program, keeps its secrets, and wants to belong to its ranks and carry out the duty. What's the duty? Article 6, Hamas is uniquely Palestinian and strives, this might be the duty right here, and strives to raise the banner of Allah over every square inch of Palestine. For under the wing of Islam, followers of all religions can coexist in security and safety. So that's weird. I guess what they're saying is, yeah, we'll protect the Jews. But when it comes to the two-state solution, every inch of Palestine, I don't think the Palestinians and Hamas are going to include another state. It's almost like they're saying, of course Jews can have their own state, just not here. Oh. Article 7 describes Hamas as one of the links in the chain of the struggle against Zionist invaders. That would be the Jews. It adds a hadith claiming that the day of judgment is coming. All Jews will be killed. I think it's Article 7 that maybe appeals so much to Ilhan Omar and Rashida Tlaib. You think, why would someone join Hamas? But then you read Article 7, the hadith claiming that the day of judgment when all Jews will be killed, and you think, oh, well, that sounds like a fun organization. Article 8, the Hamas document reiterates the Muslim Brotherhood slogan of Allah is the goal, the Prophet is the model, and Quran is our constitution, Jihad is our path, and death for the sake of Allah's most sublime belief. Oh, I love that. I know, I used to be Catholic, and most of it was in Latin, but I'm sure in Latin it was like, God wants you to kill everybody. And that's what I so cherish about my faith, Article 9 adapts Muslim Brotherhood's vision to connect Palestinian crisis to the Islamic solution. Ooh, what's the Islamic solution? Is that one of the last solutions, or is it the final solution? I don't know the program. I don't know. They advocate fighting against the false and defeating it and vanquishing it so justice can prevail. Oh, so they like justice. I wonder if it's like social justice. Article 12 affirms that nationalism, from the point of view of the Islamic resistance movement, is part of the religious creed. Oh, that's great. So nationalism. They always say, though, on the left that nationalism is bad, especially if religious people are involved. I wonder why they keep supporting Hamas. Article 13, I love this one because I want you to remember, and I just want you to say to somebody who says, there needs to be a two-state solution, and Israel's got to offer some two-state solutions, which they have in the past, and they continually turn down. I wonder why. Oh, here's Article 13. This is the Hamas Charter. Article 13, there is no negotiated settlement possible. Jihad is the only answer. Oh, well, that might be a
very nuanced there. I
sit down.
Can't quite tell if.
Well, there's a comma in there. Well, no, it's a period. And you never know. It's like the Second Amendment. I don't know what they meant. They put a period between the two sentences. There is no negotiated settlement possible, period. Jihad is the only answer. Those are probably unrelated, Stu. Article 17 declares the role of women in Islamic society to be the maker of men. Oh, well, gosh, that doesn't sound too demeaning to women, does it? I can see why these strong women, Rashida Tlaib and Ilhan Omar, love Hamas so much, because the role of women in Islamic society is to be the maker of men. And it condemns Western organizations such as the Freemasons. Ooh, you're going to have a hard time with this one, Stu. In the Hamas charter, they condemn the Freemasons, intelligence agencies, and, I'm not making this up, Rotary clubs.
That I'm finally somebody saying
leave the lion. They leave the Lions clubs out.
Are the Shriners mentioned?
Damn bastards! No, they're not.
Okay.
Well, I think that's Freemason.
Okay, yeah.
I think that's Freemasons and the Rotary clubs. They're saboteurs for promoting subversive ideas to women. Article 18 defines the role of women as homemakers and child rearers, providing education and moral guidance to men. Article 19 promotes the value of art while promoting Islamic art over jihadi art forms. I think that must be white. Article 20 calls for action by the people as a single body against a vicious enemy which acts in the ways similar to Nazism, making no differentiation between man and woman, between children and old people. Right? Right? That's why kids can blow themselves up, and why old people can be left in the homes after Israel says, hey, take everybody out of this building, because everybody is in this fight. Article 21, promoting mutual social responsibility, and urges members to consider the interest of the masses instead of their own personal interests. Oh, jawohl. And Article 22 makes sweeping claims about Jewish influence and power. It specifically claims that Jews were responsible for instigating multiple revolutions and wars, including the French Revolution, World War I, and the revolution in Russia. It also claims Jews control the United Nations, and they're supported by the imperialistic forces of capitalist West and communist East. So I think I really start to understand, the calls for clarification for Ilhan Omar, because there's so much room to misinterpret all of these things. The Article 30 calls on writers, intellectuals, media people, orators, educators, and teachers in all the various sectors in the Arab and Islamic world to pursue jihad. Hamas is described in Article 31 as a humanistic movement which takes care of human rights. Oh, it does take care of human rights, and is guided by Islamic tolerance when dealing with the followers of other religion under the wing of Islam. It is possible for Islam, Christianity, and Judaism to coexist in peace and quiet with each other, provided that the other members of the other religions don't dispute the sovereignty of Islam. So, you could have your cute little religion, but, you got to understand that Islam is the king. Oh, that's all we have to do to have peace? That's great. By the way, Article 36 outlines the goals of Hamas. Israel will exist and will continue to exist until Islam invalidates it, just as it invalidated others before. And they will wipe Israel off the face of the map. So it's very, very clear why Ilhan Omar, Rashida Tlaib, etc., they love the Muslim Brotherhood and Hamas. Just a couple of quick, really hard to understand things in their charter.